Do you want to leverage the power of Pinterest to drive tons of organic traffic back to your products and services, but no matter what you do not see the results? If this is you, if you have amazing products, jewel-worthy photos, you pin consistently, you're active in group boards, you have optimized your Pinterest account for SEO, but you are merely not seeing the results, it could be that you're lacking the one thing that I'm going to be sharing in today's video. So if you want to learn how I have been able to drive 138,000 monthly clicks to my products and services in the last 30 days and increase my engagement from an average of 418 to 3,000 daily engagements, make sure to watch this video until the end. Hi, and welcome back. If you're new to the channel, my name is Nancy, and I help small business owners turn their passions into profits. Make sure to subscribe to the channel for weekly videos, and let's go ahead and get started. I'm super excited to talk about this topic, and I want to start by saying that we don't have control over the algorithm or any new changes that Pinterest decides to bring upon us, but we do have control of certain things, and this is true for most platforms, not just for Pinterest. The main one is first impressions. You want to make sure, like I said in a previous video, that you have a focused niche. The number one mistake that you can make on Pinterest is not having a focused niche and leaving people confused about what you offer. If you're not focused on building your brand and having a niche, you will attract the wrong audience and show your products and services to people who are not interested in what you're selling, which could lead to poor performance on this platform as well as other platforms as well. Now, in addition to having a focused niche, make sure that you have your bio filled out. It should include the 3 W's: who you are, what you do, and why they should follow you. Along with your small business link, this is going to ensure that when people stumble across your profile, they know exactly if you could help them or not. And these 2 tips alone will help you weed out people who are not interested in your products, who are not interested in your services. And it's going to definitely help you get on the right track using Pinterest for your business. And I highly recommend Pinterest for small business owners. It is my platform of choice because it's a search engine. And when you use Pinterest the correct way, you can see results right away, unlike other platforms where you have to pay to play or try to crack the algorithm. And the main things you have to focus on are the things that we just talked about, which is nailing your niche, having a great product, having a great service, making sure that you're pinning consistently, having amazing photos, having a clear brand messaging, making sure that you have optimized your account and pins for SEO. If you do these things alone, you are going to have results with Pinterest no matter what, because at the end of the day, it's still a search engine. However, the one thing that I'm noticing that is going to be a game changer for Pinterest and the majority of social media is building an engaged community. And this might be the one thing that is missing from your marketing strategy. And this is why you see on Pinterest and other platforms that videos are taking over. Even Pinterest, which is a search engine, is utilizing idea pins as a way for you to build an engaged community. And Pinterest says that an idea pin has 9 times the average comment rate compared to standard pins. And I can attest to that because since using idea pins starting in October, even though they rolled out in May, I have seen an increase of impressions per day from an average of 22,000 to 80,000, which is a huge jump, and an engagement from 418 to 3,000 per day, and it keeps climbing up. Now, when I started doing idea pins of videos of me sharing valuable tips and tricks for small business owners, that's when the numbers kept climbing up, and they continued going up because I'm making a connection with my community. I'm showing up, I'm showing my face. Now, it took me a couple of months to fully dedicate time to idea pins because I tend to be that type of person who says, another feature I have to use, another thing I have to learn. And what I have learned this year that I'm applying for 2022 is that building meaningful connections with others in my community will help my business grow. It's going to help me grow as an entrepreneur, and it's going to help me grow as a person in general. So as a fellow introvert, if you think that you could grow your business behind the scenes and never show your face, you have it all wrong. I know it's hard to put yourself out there, whether you're an introvert like me, maybe you're scared of what others would think of you. Maybe you're scared of receiving negative feedback, which will happen eventually. I do recommend starting with baby steps. You could do tons of video ideas, not just on Pinterest, but other platforms that don't require for you to show your face, and then work little by little the courage to be in camera, to let others know who the maker is behind the brand. Now, my word for 2022 is connections. Let me know if you have your word that you have picked for 2022 in the comments below. But the main objective of this video is to talk about how building an engaged community can definitely help you level your business to the next level. A couple years ago, you didn't have to necessarily create a community as long as you showed up all the time, you posted consistently. Now is taking another turn. Now is almost required of us to show up every single day on a video and make meaningful connections. Think about how a couple years ago I wasn't showing my face and I was always behind the scene, and as soon as you saw me in camera talking to you guys about whatever I was sharing, how meaningful that was for you. The connection that you built with me is going to be the same for your audience. So do it little by little. I know it could be a little bit intimidating. Let me know in the comments below if you plan to do more video ideas for 2022. And thank you so much for watching.